And as we celebrate the birthday of the Blessed Virgin Mary this Sunday, we take a look at a religious musical about the life of Jesus as seen through the eyes of his mother. Produced by Lyric Opera of the Philippines, Magnificat the Musical is set to return on stage later this month with a fresh take on its story and music. And to tell us more about this, we have in the studio producer Sherwin Sozon and Ana Fileo, who alternates as Mary. Good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for being with us. And I'm so excited to have you here. Of course, Magnificat the Musical is written by none other than Nestor Torre, and the songs were composed by national artist for music, Ryan Cayabyab.
Yes.
And not only that, but in this new staging, we also have actress and film director, your mom, Loris Guillen, who will take over as the director. So first up for both of you, what can the fans expect? I mean, this has been going on for like over 25 years, or about 25 years, so what can they expect?
Well, we didn't change the music. Yeah, we didn't change, of course, the libretto, but it's a fresh take. It's a fresh view on this decades-old musical. And who better to take it on than Marian devotee, Direct Loris Guillen.
Now, when you say fresh take, how can we as a viewer, best understand it?
I guess we would like to make it more accessible, emotionally and psychologically accessible to the, the times now and the people now who we want to invite to watch. It's not just, the people who are Catholics, but in this new staging, we are bringing out more the humanity, the imperfections, the struggles, the fears of all these characters that we have in the Bible, that we, like Peter and John and all these saints. Now, we just look at them and, we refer to them as saints. But before they were called, during the times that they were joining Jesus in the journey, they had their doubts, they had their fears, all these fears and doubts and tribulations are all valid. And so we wanted to stress the characters, the humanity of the characters.
It's like you end up bringing them to life for all of us, and we get to understand them through fresh eyes or human.
Yes, we'd like the audience now to see themselves in those characters.
In those characters. Now, interesting enough, okay, tell us about the musical. It is no spoken dialogue. It is sung through musical throughout.
Yes.
I mean, how challenging would this actually be?
It's extremely challenging. I mean, for the whole cast, we spent almost a month just on music rehearsals and making sure that our sound is very solid. It's tiring, extremely tiring, because the blocking is not that easy. There's choreography, there's movement, and then it's full voice.
Yeah, it's not like may opera din to, right? I mean, it has
the range is like, there's a pag sinabing tatak Magnificat ka, tatak boses bakal ka dahil sa hirap ng it's not just emotionally draining and deep and but also vocally.
Was it also difficult for you, Sherwin, to find the cast?
Oh, we had auditions, and we were very fortunate to find a lot of new talent who had very, very, very good voices. Yeah.
And this is also your 8th season.
Yes.
Why did you choose the Magnificat?
We want it's our first musical. We usually do operas and classical concerts, but for our first musical, we wanted an original Philippine musical. And like Ana and myself, we're both Nestor babies. So Nestor babies. So we chose.
Even your mom, Loris, is also a Nestor
all
baby.
Nestor babies.
Yes.
I mean, Tito Nestor I call him Tito Nestor. Sometimes it's hard to call him Direct Nes because it's more than that. And he's my first theater teacher, Magnificat was my first musical.
It was 2000. Your first musical in 2000, and you played other roles, but this time you come back as Mary.
As Mary.
It's
nerve-wracking.
Preparations that you had to do, or maybe challenging parts playing Mary?
Number one, vocally, it's hard. It's like I have to consciously. I am a craftsman. I mean, I know my voice. I know technique. But I really in this particular, and I've done Carmen. I've done full-length operas. But in this musical, it is a musical, but the range, the vocal range, and the power and the dynamics, the demands are just hard. That's the technical part, but on the emotional part, I was like telling my friends, and we were talking earlier that, now I'm discovering the humanity of Mary. It's not just, I'm a Marian devotee. I have a quiet relationship with her. But now that I'm going through this journey of getting into her essence, knowing her essence, I'm learning how strong she is. She's a warrior.
She is. And even with that, I think you've got the attention of all the viewers in terms of how difficult it is to perform. And even Ryan Kayabia mentioned also how difficult this play was to write, and after a while he said ayoko na. It took him 3 years. So I mean, this is definitely one of these musicals that a must-see. So do invite everyone.
Yes, we're inviting everyone to come and watch Magnificat the Musical. It's staging at the Music Museum from September 27 to October 12. Tickets are available on Ticket World.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anna and Sherwin, for being with us this morning. This is Magnificat the Musical. And as we go on a break, we hear from Anna as she sings one of the songs. I heard her practice. It is so amazing. Songs from the musical. This one is called Sanggol Kong Musmos. Take it away, Anna.
Sanggol kong musmos, sa pag-ibig ikaw ay puspos. Anak ng tao't anak ng Diyos. Paano matatarok ito ng lubos sa misteryo ng iyong pag-iral? Baka sa iyong puso ang pagmamahal, tunay na Diyos na naging taong banal, tagapagligtas ka ng mundong pusakal. Paano ang isang tulad mong walang malay sa sala ni Batadan maghahandog ng buhay? Sa iyong pagsilang, ligaya'y labis kong taglay. Sa iyong kahihinatnan, hinagpis ang sa puso ko'y alay.